Hi, Saya fam. Today, we'll be discussing a topic that has plagued many a medicine user, and that is a release type of a medicine. Now, sometimes you get a medicine, like suppose this one. This is metformin 500 mg SR. And you might be wondering what this SR exactly is. And it's not just SR. You can see other things like CR or PR or XR. There's so many of these everywhere. And sometimes you just change one and take the other. But what exactly is it? Well, SR stands for sustained release, like CR stands for controlled release, and PR stands for prolonged release. But how do all of these things actually play amongst each other? Well, if you think about medicine, and you think of medicine like you think of salt, or let's say sand, and I took a whole cup of sand and I turned it upside down, the whole thing just comes straight down, right? Now that is what we would call an immediate release type drug. And if there is no SR, PR, or XR, or any of these things, then that means that's how your medicine is acting inside your body. The moment it reaches its particular place, it immediately dissolves, and within an hour, nearly all of the salt content has infused with your body. But for something that's SR, you have to think of it not like a cup of sand, but an hourglass full of sand. It reaches that particular place in your body, and it slowly turns and dissolves. Here's an example of our drug code 34. Some of you might know it as metformin 500 mg, SR, CR, or whatever, plus glimepiride 2 mg. Now, if you can see in this test report, there's the dissolution profile right here. This means that within 1 to 3 hours, we expect that this much of the medicine would have dissolved in you. And from 3 to 4 hours, we would expect this much medicine has dissolved with you. And within 10 hours, we would expect that a majority of the medicine has actually dissolved. At SayaCare, we always check the dissolution profile, and we always ensure that the medicine dissolves as it is supposed to. Now you've understood a little bit about what exactly a release type is, but you might still be confused about the terms like SR, PR, or any of these. Now, the exact thing is that the Indian Pharmacopoeia doesn't actually mention what any of these terms are supposed to be. So what marketing and pharma companies do is that they just throw these terms willy-nilly, which don't really mean anything apart from the fact that there is a release type. But even if I get an extended release on one particular medicine, that does not mean that another medicine has the exact same dissolution profile. The terms don't actually translate into any bit of scientific certainty. All you can know for certain if your medicine has ER or PR is that it'll take longer to dissolve and it'll not be immediately released inside of your body. So, at SayaCare, you can often find medicine with the exact same salt, but one has a release type and the other doesn't. For example, if you check out our drug codes 145 and 372, both are metformin 500 mg. But 145 is an immediate release type drug, whereas 372 has a release type. If you check our reports, you can see the exact dissolution profile of the 372 that we offer. Now, at SayaCare, we always ensure that you get a release type drug if that's the one that's been prescribed for you. We don't compromise on that at all. And you don't have to worry about figuring out whether your drug has a release type or not. You just have to submit your prescription, or you can just convert your medicine there. We store that information, so we ensure that it's always converted. So, come to SayaCare, upload your prescription, and get your medicine converted, whether it has a release type or not. Save up to 90% and get that medicine home delivered to you.